Walked through the garden with dirt on my hands. Looked at the peach tree, couldn't understand. 3 years younger, now it's standing tall, while the apple tree barely grew at all. Started thinking maybe that's us. Some roots deep, but we still don't trust. Carrying wounds underneath our leaves, smiling outside while the inside bleeds. See, we left that apple tree alone. Thought the sickness made it too far gone. Copper stains on every branch it grew, so we stopped believing what it could do. But this last winter we cut it back, took the dead weight off, now the life came back. New buds rising where the scars had been. Funny how pruning can heal again. Maybe the reason we're barely alive is we keep what God told us to leave behind. Holding old habits like they're helping us breathe, when they're killing the fruit we were meant to be. Cut it off if it's leading me wrong, even if I held on to it that long. If it keeps me from the light of Christ, then it's something I gotta sacrifice. Prune my pride, prune my fear, prune the voices whispering in my ear. I don't wanna look alive and still be dead. Lord, cut the branches hanging by a thread. Yeah. Everybody wants fruit without the pain, wants the harvest but avoids the rain, wants peace while feeding every temptation, then wonders why their soul feels vacant. Bible says a tree is known by fruit, so what's growing from the things we choose? Anger, lust, greed, envy, lies. We water darkness, then ask God why. See, conviction ain't hate, it's love with the blade, a garden of shaping what grace can save. John 15 says he cuts what won't grow, not to destroy us but so life can flow. And I know that truth cuts deep sometimes when God exposes what we try to hide. But every branch he trims in me makes more room for eternity. Cut it off if it's leading me wrong, even if I held on to it that long. If it keeps me from the light of Christ, then it's something I gotta sacrifice. Prune my pride, prune my fear, prune the voices whispering in my ear. I don't wanna look alive and still be dead. Lord, cut the branches hanging by a thread. You can't keep feeding the very thing that's destroying your spirit. Jesus said in Matthew chapter 7 that every good tree bears good fruit, and every corrupt tree bears bad fruit. So eventually we gotta stop blaming everybody else for the harvest in our lives. Some of us want God to heal us while we still cling to the sin that poisoned us. Some of us keep calling bondage comfort, keep calling compromise freedom. But listen to what Christ said in John chapter 15. Every branch that bears fruit, he prunes so it can bear more fruit. Pruning hurts, conviction hurts, letting go hurts. But dead branches don't belong on a living tree. Maybe God's been trying to cut something out of your life, not because he hates you, but because he refuses to leave you dying where you are. This isn't condemnation, this is a call home. Come back to Christ. Cut it off if it's keeping me blind. I've wasted years trying to survive, but the gardener never gave up on me, even when I looked like a dying tree. Now the roots run deep, now the branches reach. Now there's life in places death used to be, and every scar reminds my soul the Father prunes the ones he grows. Walked through the garden at the break of dawn, looked at that apple tree moving on, and I swear I heard God speak through the leaves. Healthy fruit comes from surrendering.